Good evening. I'm Alan Devlin. Thank you for joining us here tonight. The NYPD says they removed a third suspicious device found on the Upper East Side as the FBI launches a terrorism investigation. A homemade explosive was ignited yesterday outside of Gracie Mansion during dueling protest. Right now, buildings were evacuated where police say that suspicious device was discovered inside of a parked car on East End Avenue between 81st and 82nd Streets. This is connected to the two suspicious devices recovered yesterday. One of them confirmed to be an IED. Two suspects right now are in custody. Andrew Ramos is live on the Upper East Side with this breaking news. Andrew, you were out there last night and into, of course, this evening. What can you tell us?
That's right, Alan. Well, the situation here on the east side continues to be a hectic one for those who live and work in the area. Now, for a good part of the afternoon, residents here were evacuated here along East End between 81st and 82nd Street. I'll get out of the way so you have a good idea of what's happening right now. Now, just a short time ago, police gave the all clear and reopened a section of the street. But the investigation continues, as you can see, closer to 81st Street, where the street remains closed. Now, take a look at this video of the scene earlier. This was when the bomb squad was called in after a suspicious device was found inside of a black car. Seen here with its doors open, you could see the bomb detecting robot being used as part of the investigation. At one point, it went through a window of the car. The NYPD has since removed the device, where it is now being analyzed. Now, police confirming this investigation is connected to the improvised explosive device recovered from outside Gracie Mansion yesterday during dueling protests. Now, new video shows the moment a suspect lit and threw one of the devices, and NYPD officers jumped into action. Now, police have identified that man you see right there as 18-year-old Emir Balat. This is just one of the two devices police say he was seen igniting and then tossing toward officers and protesters. Now, thankfully, neither went off. The NYPD commissioner says at least one of the devices was an improvised explosive. The 18-year-old was later seen retrieving another device from a second man identified as 19-year-old Ibrahim Nick. Now, both men from Pennsylvania now in custody, and those devices, CBS News has learned, have been turned over to the FBI, where they are in a lab for analysis. Now, FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force now leading this investigation, which suggests that the suspects could face federal charges. Sources tell CBS News search warrants are being executed in homes in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Yesterday, an anti-Islam protest organized by a January 6th rioter, Jake Lang, was met with a group of counter-protesters, and police say the two suspects are believed to have brought the bombs angered by the anti-Islam protest. Now, a large part of this investigation zeroing in on these devices, which Commissioner Tisch described in detail yesterday.
The devices, which were a bit smaller than a football, appear to be a jar wrapped in black tape, importantly with nuts, bolts, and screws, along with a hobby fuse that could be lit.
Now, Mayor Mamdani, who was home with his wife at the time of those protests, released a statement earlier this afternoon reacting to the latest developments, saying that violence at a protest is never acceptable. He went on to say the attempt to use an explosive device and hurt others is not only criminal, it is reprehensible and the antithesis of who we are. Now, the situation here continues to be a very fluid one. Now, when we get an update, we, of course, will bring it to you. Live on the east side tonight, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
All right, Andrew, we'll see you with that update. Stay with CBS News New York for continuing coverage on the suspicious devices and the terrorism investigation. We'll bring you the very latest on air tonight on the late news.